guys, welcome to my channel. This is Tasty J, and today I'm going to be eating some dessert waffles. So I got these dessert waffles and they came in these boxes, but I am not going to be able to fit both of them on my tray, so I'm going to take them out. But before I do that and get everything set up, I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. And I'll include a close-up too. This one, and then here's the other one. Now, like I said, I'm gonna put them all on my tray, or both of them on my tray, and then we will get started. Okay guys, so these both have names. So I'll just read the descriptions. So the one with the strawberries on it, don't mind the whipped cream. I'm the one who put that on there because they gave it to me on the side, so it doesn't look that great. But the one with strawberries is called Rainbow Magic Waffle. It has fruity pebbles, fresh strawberry, chocolate drizzle, powdered sugar, and whipped cream. And then the other one is called Nutella Ella Ella Waffle. And it has Oreo cookies, Nutella, and powdered sugar. And I got these from a local place. I don't know if they have other locations in other states or not. I also got this on the side. It is their strawberry jam drink. And from how they describe it, it's just strawberry jam with milk. So we'll see. So I'm just gonna dig in. I'm more of a fruit person than a chocolate person, so I'll start with this one. Hold on. Yeah, my tray is shaking. Okay. Honestly, the fruity pebbles ain't doing nothing for it. I'm gonna try this other one. I'm not a big chocolate person, like I said, but I do like Nutella and I do like Oreos. I think that this one, the rainbow one with the strawberries add a little more, I don't know, it makes it so they're not as dry. This one is more dry. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. So I was trying to think of what to do for a video. So I ended up doing this because I was on TikTok and I don't know you guys if you guys have heard of cakegate that's happening right now. If not, I'll explain it to you in a second. But basically the rainbow cake in the in cakegate, when I saw this, because I was trying to think what to do, and I saw this on this menu, and it just made, because it was it's a rainbow waffle, even though it's not colorful, it's just a bunch of fruity pebbles on there to make it rainbow or whatever, but it made me think of cakegate. And so I was like, you know what, that's perfect. So for those of you who don't know what cakegate is, basically it's the situation going on TikTok. This girl started her own business baking cakes, and I don't think she's like professionally trained or anything like that, but I think she lives in a small town where there's not a lot of like cake places like that. And when I say cake, I mean like those those like really nice cakes, you know, like the tall ones, 3-tier and all those type of cakes, those big ones, all types of decoration. So those are the type of cakes she's like making, not just your old little Betty Crocker cake, right? But like I said, I'm pretty sure she's not like professionally trained. It's just, I think it was just one of those things where she was a like home baker, so like she bakes at home and then decided to open her own business. Well, I think she's had a lot of success wherever she's at, but what happened was she made a TikTok that went viral. She made a TikTok that went viral, and in the TikTok, she doesn't call out like this customer, says their, she doesn't say like their name or anything like that, but she basically does call them out by saying, you know, like, I had my worst customer service experience ever, and basically she made one of her signature rainbow cakes, and it's like one of those tall ones, and it has a bunch of layers, and on the inside each layer is a different color, like the rainbow, and then there's a bunch of sprinkles on the outside. And the worst customer service experience was basically she made one of those. She was hired to do one. She charges like, I think $75, $76 for it. The customer shows up, and I guess they were like not satisfied with it, and you know, she had to explain, oh, this is how the cakes come, like with the sprinkles and all that. This is like a signature thing with these rainbow cakes. And they wanted writing on it, so she did the writing. And then I guess afterward, she is saying that they put her on blast on social media, on their own social media account. And this is where it all went wrong. So upon seeing this TikTok, a bunch of people on TikTok, after it went viral, were all like, well, you know, wanted to see In the original one, she's making like I think a smaller version. In the original TikTok, she's making like a smaller version of the cake that she made for that person. Well, people on TikTok were not impressed, and the person who she made the cake for basically like showed the real results and was like, no, like, be for real, you know. That's pretty. It's just okay. I think it would be better if the milk had like a little sweetness to it already. But it's like literally just straight up milk with just the strawberry jam at the bottom. And even like breaking it up and mixing it like this, not every sip has strawberry in it. Anyway, so people basically, the customer posted what the real cake looked like, and if I can find a picture, which I probably can, I'll insert it so you can so you guys can see. And basically, my fork broke. Hold on a sec. And basically, they were everyone was like, wait, what? Like, she's charging how much for this? And she put you on blast for this, and like, look at it, it looks terrible. And honestly, the cake itself does not look the best, I'll admit that. But I think if she was charging less, it wouldn't be as bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you were charging almost $80 for it. I don't even know, she should have been charging $50, honestly. So maybe like $20. That's not bad. But the person ended up making their own version of the cake and showing it, and their version looks better. So, you know, everybody is on Twitter, not Twitter, on TikTok. So, you know, everybody on TikTok is basically like calling this girl out, the baker. And basically, like, you know, like, you have to admit when you're wrong. And she was wrong in this situation. She was very unprofessional to go and try to put this customer on blast on social media when your results look like that. And it just blew up in the worst way possible, honestly, for her. And there might be more that I'm missing, but that's basically the gist of it. And then after it blew up and all these people like were seeing this and seeing how unprofessional she was being about it, they basically went and they were like looking on her social media and pulling up other cakes that she's done and she's posted, and they all look bad. All of them. And I feel bad saying that, but like, no, like, it's clear as day that she is not professionally trained. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Honestly, if you're not professionally trained, you're not professionally trained. I definitely think you should be able to go after your dreams if you want to without any issue, you know. So, I'm not faulting her for, you know, thinking, oh, she wants to open her own business, and she didn't. But lower the cake prices and get some, like, help get some training or something, because they look so not the greatest. It's clear as day that she's not professionally drunk. So, because of this, you know, I think people didn't like how she handled it, which led to, you know, people starting to leave bad reviews, which I don't agree with if you never purchased from her. And these people haven't, you know. They just are leaving bad reviews because of how she's handled the situation. And so people also started like noticing on her social media, she's taking other people's pictures and she's putting it on, basically pretending like they're her own. So these other cakes that are done like really, really nicely, she's taking them and putting them on her social media, pretending like she made them. And people were like literally, you know, reverse image searching and stuff like that and finding where she got these pictures from, so they know they're not hers. So they're calling this cakegate, and it's gotten so big that it's gotten to the point that it's on like news outlets are posting about it now. And I don't know. So seeing this rainbow waffle made me think of cakegate, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna just do a video. But my personal opinion, I disagree with how she handled it. She shouldn't have put the customer on blast, especially if that's the quality of your food. I saw a TikTok, I think it was like a couple nights ago, about it, and they were like showing her in one of her TikToks. It looks like she has like Betty Crocker or one of those, you know, pre-made cake mixes, boxes of that in her kitchen. So it's like you're not even making it from scratch, and you're probably advertising it that you are. I think that, like I said, I'm all for people going and chasing their dreams. But I think she should have handled it differently. She shouldn't have called the customer out like that. Very unprofessional. Because at the end of the day, even if the customer is, like, your issue is the customer called you out, yes, you have a right to defend yourself, but the customer also has a right to, like, post what they want on their social media in terms of, like, leaving a review, if that's the case. You advertised the service, and maybe they were thinking, I mean, I don't know how, looking at her other cakes, they thought they were going to get this beautiful, amazing cake. I don't know what they were thinking. But, you know, they have a right, if they're upset, to post about it on their social media. I mean, it is what it is. People have a right to leave reviews, you know. That's part of a business. That's one of the things that comes with having your own business. And she did, so I don't want to say that's what you signed up for, but it's one of the things to be prepared for. So I don't think she handled it well. If anything, she should have just reached out to the person when they posted and be like, hey, maybe we can, I don't know, fix this. Some type of reconciliation or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, show that the customer matters. I don't think the customer's always right. I really don't. But if you're like your own business owner, you're a small business, you gotta, you know, you kind of have to do what you can with what you got. And you don't want to, you know, mess things up for yourself either, right? And from my understanding, she lives in a small town. So some people are saying, like, how is she making money? How is she making all this money off of this? With her case looking like that. But I saw some people who were saying, like, because she lives in a small town, there's probably not a lot of competition when it comes to stuff like that. So I don't know where she lives. This is just what I'm seeing from people saying on like the comments and stuff. But yeah, because she lives in a small town, there's probably not like a lot of competition. So the townspeople, if they need a cake, they just gotta go with her, you know, and it's unfortunate, you know. But yeah, I think that, you know, it's easy to get defensive. I think a lot of people get defensive, and that's probably what happened, you know. But I also think that people have to have like a little more, I don't know, understanding or compassion for her. I like the fact that this has blown up as big as it has. I think that she deserved to be called out. Yes, because of how she handled it initially. But I think like some people are just going too far, honestly. And at the end of the day, I mean, she can learn from it, you know, like moving forward, she can learn from it and make sure she moves differently, you know, and maybe be like, hey, maybe I should take this because of what everyone is saying about my cakes. Maybe I should take this as a sign I should go get some professional training. Maybe I should sign up for a class or two, you know. But I still feel like it's blown out of proportion, considering most of us aren't going to be even buying a cake from her to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she lives in a small town, most people ain't going to be there looking for her cake. I think it's a learning experience for her, but I also think people are kind of being a little harsh on her just as a person, because she is her own business owner. And I think they said she's like, I saw someone say she's like 26 and a mom or something. She started this business herself. So I don't think she doesn't deserve to be called out, but I do think that people are being a little harsh. Like leaving reviews, 1-star review, and you've never even been there. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I don't know. It's just not a good impression. However, I've seen people do that with other companies too, like that have been known to be racist or things like that. So it's like, it's not like this is the first time that people are doing this, but it just sucks. It was like kind of like a snowball effect after she did her initial post, you know. That is just very, 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 it sucks for everyone involved, you know. And I don't know. Anyway, that was a whole shebang, you know. But like I said, it's blown up to the point, like I've seen people posting like that it's on the news now, and I'm just like, I'm just like, did it need to get that big? You know. So that's why I'm like, it kind of has blown out of proportion to a certain extent. But I mean, she has to take accountability too, though, right? So yeah, so I don't know. That being said, I do think I already said this, but she definitely needs to lower her prices, because the way that cake turned out, there is no way I'm paying almost $80 for something like that. It's just crazy that the person who bought it from her ended up going to make their own version and it looked better. It's just crazy, because it's like, I'll guarantee you it didn't cost them $80 to make that cake, you know. So they honestly could have saved money from the get-go had they did it themselves. But if they were thinking they were gonna get better, you know, it sucks. So yeah, so I don't know, y'all. I'm not even full, but I'm kind of in sugar overload with these two, and then getting the strawberry jam chunks and stuff like that. I've maxed out on my sugar for the day. But yeah, so that's really all I have, guys. If you have anything that you want to see me eat, please let me know. I'm trying to like stay up to date with new fast food items, menu items that have been coming out. But sometimes it's harder because like the ones like the locations in me don't always have the things, so I can't always get them. And also I don't want to be, I don't know. Sometimes it's just harder, and I want variety in things that I eat. That's kind of the reason why I haven't, like, yes, I've done Wingstop a few times, but that's because they had new flavors. But you know, if you look at my videos, I haven't like repeated any subjects. I haven't repeated any subjects. I haven't repeated any restaurants other than if the restaurants have something new. So like for example, like I said, I've done Wingstop 3 times now, but it's because they had new menu items for 2 of those times. The other time I think I was just eating it. I don't remember. But any other one I haven't. You know, I'm just trying different things, but I also want to stick true to being a mukbang channel. So, but yeah, so if you guys have anything you're interested in seeing me eat, please let me know. I'm always open to suggestions as long as I can get it where I live. But yeah, that is all I have. Let me know let me know what you guys think about cakegate. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm interested to see other people's opinions. But yeah, okay. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And thank you so much for being here and watching. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And again, thank you for being here. Bye.